All right, so good afternoon. Happy first wonderful New Year's Eve, whatever you want to call it. Happy New Year's Eve. Now, you saw by the title, spoiler alert, major spoiler alert concerning the Finn character of the movie Star Wars. So if you don't want to know anything about it, don't watch this yet. Come back after you've seen the movie. All right, but what we're going to talk about is the Finn character and why I believe George Lucas made sure that this character was played by a man of color, because I believe that there is a subtle but very broad in your face message that George Lucas was trying to get across that most people may have missed. Now, walk with me. And if you can understand this and you can feel this and you can see this, just walk with me. All right, just walk with me. Now, the Finn character. He talks about how he was born into his family, but yet he was taken from his family as a child, indoctrinated into as a stormtrooper, mind control, mind indoctrination into the becoming a stormtrooper for the First Order. So get that? He's taken from his family, taken from what he knows, taken from his root, taken from what he would have grown up to become, to be mentally controlled and brainwashed into becoming a stormtrooper to do the bidding of those elite people in the First Order. Then, when he had his awakening moment, he had his moment of awakening. He realized that what the First Order was doing was not who he was internally, not something that he could do. He knew it was wrong. And even when they realized it, at first the First Order ignored the fact that this young man had an awakening. But soon after, he found himself trying to escape, and he had to get out of there, and he was willing to help whomever he could to get out and to leave and to get away from the First Order. And the thing about it, he just wanted to get as far away as he could. He wanted to get as far away as he could. He just didn't want to be a part of it, didn't want to be, involved with anything dealing with the First Order, so he tried to get as far away as he could. Then, when they caught up to him, in the movie, he gets ready to fight one of his own, another stormtrooper, another person who was snatched from their family, another person who was mind controlled, another person who was mentally, whose mindset was brought into a pattern that fit the First Order. This person, thinking that they are so right, called him a traitor and all kind of names, and just wanted to destroy him, not by shooting him, but wanted him to feel the pain, wanted to destroy not only his body, but his character, his mind, everything. Because he felt like you left what we've been brainwashed into believing, so you now are a traitor to the cause of all stormtroopers. Can you feel that? Do you understand that? When somebody has an awakening and they break away, but yet those who have not broken away, who are still caught up in the mind trap, believe that they are a traitor, that they have left what is normal, what is natural, where they should be, not realizing that their own brainwashing is keeping them as a prisoner, as a mental slave, and thereby a physical slave to the First Order or whatever the institution that has enslaved you. Then, it wasn't until he started developing love, that the character Finn developed love, that he was able to channel in his aspects of the Force. It wasn't until he developed love and care and consideration that his courage started to grow, and he was able to go out there and then fight against the First Order. And here's the thing about it. He was low on the pole as far as what his job was with the First Order, but he knew enough to get involved to help take down the system, the institution that was taking people and mind controlling them, taking people and trying to destroy them. He knew enough, and that enough was enough courage. That enough was enough love. But his main thing about it is that through that love and that courage, his spiritual, his mental awakening occurred. And many of us are asleep. Your star is asleep. Your mind is asleep. You're caught up into that pattern of the institutions, multiple institutions that have been designed to keep you as a mental slave, a physical slave, a financial slave. The thing about it is that you're only a slave as long as you allow it in here. Gandhi said, the moment the slave decides that he is free, the shackles falls off. So the moment in your mind you decide that you are no longer a slave, the shackles fall off. The physical shackles may take some time and some effort and some work, but they fall off. Because why? Your greatness is non-negotiable, as well as my greatness is non-negotiable. If you still haven't signed up for January 7th, it's coming up real soon. I don't know yet if it's going to be on Facebook stream or if it's going to be a YouTube stream. But either way, go to my YouTube page, Lorenzo Dwayne Reed. Go to my YouTube page and subscribe to make sure that you catch it no matter which way it comes out. Y'all have a great day. And remember, let that force awaken within you. Let your mind be free. Become the greatness that you are. Don't allow somebody else to hold you down. Don't allow a system, an institution that just because you grew up with it, that doesn't make it right. That doesn't make it real. That doesn't make it truth. Have a great day. Happy New Year.